According to what we are hearing right now, no, they said Ebony have been exposed again. You know that after Ebony's confession in the palace, how she had been working with elders against the king and the queen, just because the king is showing more attention to the jewel, and not loving them as much as they wanted. They decided to work with the elders, and those elders, on the other hand, do not want the jewel to return back to the palace, due to the fact that they believe that her return in the palace will cause them a whole lot of troubles, and that's because they are eyeing the throne. They wanted to take the throne away from the king, and the jewel being close to the king will stop them. So, with all the confession, how they have been manipulating the king, how they have been spying on him, and all of that, Ebony made a lot of people believe that she have changed, and that's why she made those confessions. She even exposed some elders and people who have been working against this. When there is this recent development that there are women who have gathered again against the throne, and some elders and all of that, Ebony was saying that, oh, I do not know about it. I am not part of it. Meanwhile, don't forget that for Ebony to make that confession, she was under the influence of a particular leaf, because they took her to Oni Farakpan. This Oni Farakpan is that woman that helped them to control their anger and their emotions and their level of jealousy, so that they will not end up buying themselves. So when they got there, Oni Farakpan saw that Ebony is under the influence of some spiritual manipulations and all of that. And she touched her with that leaf. That is why she confessed. To tell you that she did not just wake up and say, I want to confess. No, she did not confess based on the fact that she wanted to. She confessed under the influence of something. If you're just joining, you're welcome. Thanks for joining. So Ebony confessed under that influence of that leaf. So when this recent one, when Iyanifa revealed that they have gathered again, and their mission is to see that the king uh, did not succeed, and the jewel did not come back, Ebony said she did not know anything about it. She was crying. They said she was crying, telling people that why is it that the king cannot even trust her for once? Why are they attributing this one to her again? If you're just joining, you're welcome. That she is innocent, though. The Ebony said she is innocent. That she did not know anything about the recent gang up. Yes, that she accepted that in the past she was working with those elders because the elders were using her. She did not know, but this one, that she did not know anything. Even to the point they said she was telling people who cares to know that the king should go deep and investigate, that the king should not think that she is the problem. Meanwhile, the people that are behind that will be doing their thing without stress. That the king should trust her and believe that she is not part of that gang up. Meanwhile, Iyanifa, hello, Gio, thanks for joining, okay? So that is what the ceremony have been encouraged, that the king should dig deeper to find out who those people are. While Ebony was lying with her full chest that she know nothing about this new group of gang up against the king and the jewel, they said while the king was making inquiries, visiting places, asking questions, inviting seers, inviting diviners, a particular one, they said that one, that the way he told the king about everything that has happened in the palace, they said the king was surprised, even exposing that evil tree that Ebony planted. They said the seer, that is the great diviner, explained it. And he said most of the things that Ebony did in the palace, Some the king did not even know. Some he knew or he have heard about it. But the part that shocked the king and everyone happens to be when the man said that that gang up, this recent gang up right now, that they did something in the palace, which is covering the palace with an evil veil so that whatever they do, people will not see it. You know that there's a way that people do things spiritually. You'll be there. You will not be seeing anything, but they are the ones that are seeing and working. So they did it in such a way that no matter what they do in the palace, the people will not see. And he also said that there is an evil tree that is planted there, and it is with the help of that tree that they were able to cover the palace with that evil black veil. And it is the same group of people who planted that tree inside the palace that are gathering again against the throne. That their mission is just to take away that throne from the king. Because according to them, the king did not deserve that throne. Yes, they believe that that throne belongs to a particular ruling house. And no matter what the king does, thank you for the thumbs up. So no matter what the king does, they are going to make sure that the throne is taken away from him. And that's why they have been running helter skelter, doing whatever it takes. That the reason they come out quiet this time is to make people believe that they have changed. They want peace. They don't want noise, so that they will not be suspected. And neatly, they will be doing their thing until they finally succeed. That is what they said, this diviner said about the evil tree, the new gang up, and the black veil that they used to cover the palace. And that was when the king became so angry and said, "Oh, this lady thought she will fool me again." Because telling the king that, "Oh, you need to go and do a deeper investigation. Don't just believe that it is Ebony and Co. the way you have been believing all this while." Because the more you keep believing that we are the ones, the real people will be doing their thing without stress. That is what they said Ebony was telling the king. But upon finding out that it is the same group of people who planted the evil tree, remember that they are also waiting for Iyanifa to come so that they will uproot the evil tree. But why they are waiting for Iyanifa, the king, upon finding out about this right now, decided that they must leave the palace pending when Iyanifa comes. And that was why they said, angrily, the king decided that they must leave the palace whether they like it or not. And that was why he ordered that they should vacate the palace with immediate effect. Although from what we heard, he did not send them out of the palace to nowhere. No, they said he have a mansion out there, a kind of estate where each of the wives have a building. That is where he sent them to go and stay. To tell you that he still have respect. Okay, he still have respect for them despite despite their what they are doing in the palace, you know. So they said ever since the king got that information, Ebony, who think that he can fool everyone by telling them, "Oh, I am innocent, I am innocent," they say she is receiving it hot, hot from the king. Anyway, guys, that is what we're hearing. If the information is true, I want to remind you that these are all alleged, unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as facts unless you verify them, okay? And thank you so much for watching. Thank you for always spending time with me here. I want to appreciate you and also want to use the opportunity to remind you to subscribe if you are yet to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support for me. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to share, okay? I love you guys. Bye for now. So Artifact, you said I should return your follow, right? No, I'll go and follow you.